The reason you are desperate for having a relationship is because you are miserable by yourself. No one who is fine, who is happy by themselves, will ever be desperate for having someone. Why? Because they don't need anyone to come to validate their feelings. But you want other people to come to save you from having this negative feeling, which is what caused by you yourself, by having an unhealthy relationship with your own self or whatever. And why do you expect other people to come to save you from the problem that you caused it yourself? Hi guys, welcome back to the Journey podcast. I'm Ella and let's get started. What is it that you actually want? Is it really the relationship or something else like the validation? So let me tell you my story. There is time when I feel so happy alone, like I'm like over the moon, I don't need anyone. And there is also time when I feel like, damn, I'm so lonely. I feel so lonely, I feel so bored. I want to date someone, I want to have a boyfriend. And I have realized that every time I felt that way, the way I was desperate for having a partner, it was the time that I didn't have a good relationship with myself. The time that I didn't go anywhere. Just be in my room, working, stressed out, stuck with my rigid routine. And at that time, I thought that if I had a boyfriend, I would get to do something fun. I would get to go on a date, do some fun activities with a partner. So I was longing for a partner because I wanted someone to validate me, because I did not validate myself. And after finding out the root cause of this, I realized that I have to fix that. How? By coming back to myself, fix the relationship that I have with myself, validate my own self so I won't be desperate for anyone. Because I'm telling you, I am not going to make the same mistake again. In the past, I chose a partner out of desperation, and look what I got. Narcissistic person. You will never ever get anything good out of desperation. I mean, just think about when you go to the mall and someone really tries to sell something to you desperately, and that makes you not want that thing 10 times more. You start to feel annoyed and frustrated, like you're fleeing from them, like, please stop selling this to me, you're annoying me. So yeah, I decided to date my own self, saying I love you to myself, take myself out on a solo date, go watch movie alone, go do something fun with myself, enjoy my me time. Isn't that such a beautiful thing, to date my own self? It's like I show to myself how worthy I am, how deserving I am of good love, because I give myself a good love. So if I am going to have a partner, you need to be able to give me more than that. You need to be able to do more than what I do. And that's when you start to set high standards, set boundaries for a relationship, because you cannot have high standards if you treat yourself bad. Let's say you never have a good relationship with yourself, you don't take yourself out to places, just stay in your own room, you never say good affirmations to your own self, and you just want to have a partner for the sake of those things. So even if he cheats on you, abuses you, you won't let him go because you just want someone to take you out to places. That is pathetic. And you might say, every time I set high standards, it's so hard for me to find a partner, to attract a partner. Again, why do you have to lower your standards in order to have a man? It's because you are desperate. If you are not desperate, you will be like, these are my standards. If you cannot meet them, you are just not the one for me, and I don't care if you are here with me or not, because I am fine by myself. I don't need you. You have to really come back and look at the relationship that you're having with yourself. How do you talk to yourself? Do you treat yourself good? If you are not doing good, start today. Start to do it good today. Say I love you to yourself. Take yourself out on a solo date, and little by little you will start to develop a relationship with yourself. And my dear friends, you won't be desperate for any girl or any guy. This also can be linked to childhood trauma. Why am I talking about childhood trauma again? I talk about childhood trauma in almost every video of mine because it's so important. How you grew up, affects what you manifest in life later. When I was young, my parents were not attuned to me emotionally. I never expressed my feelings to them. I always suppressed my feelings because the house was already chaotic and I felt like no one cared about my feelings, so I'm just gonna suppress them. So when I grew up, I needed many validation. Why? Because I wanted to be loved by anyone that take interest in me emotionally, which is something that I never had when I was a child. So I have to heal my inner child, and I've been working on this for a while with my therapist. I am doing hypnosis therapy. So hypnosis therapy helps you to get access to the suppressed emotions, suppressed feelings that you might not even be aware of, because you don't really remember what happened to you when you were young, the incident that traumatized you and affects you till today, but you don't even remember it. I think it's very important for you to heal your childhood trauma, because if you don't heal your inner child, when you make a decision, it's your 4-year-old, it's your 5-year-old that makes the decision. When I needed validation from men, from other people, it's my 7-year-old that needed her feelings to be validated. But if she is healed, she won't need validation from no one, because she will realize that she is whole herself. She can validate herself. So if you really want to stop being desperate for a partner, for anybody, go heal your childhood trauma. Develop a relationship that you have with yourself. And that is my message for today, guys. I hope you love this video, enjoy watching it, and please don't forget to subscribe and like so we can grow this community together. I love you guys so much, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video.